Okay. So, welcome to another episode of Whatever We Want to Talk About.
This is Bard.
Wait, you're supposed to say the thing you say.
Oh, yeah, 3WTA. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck. Let's start
No,
again.
no.
Nope. We're just gonna
gonna
bask in it. Just keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep going.
Okay, I'll do it. This is Whatever We Want to Talk About. 3WTA. That sounded like you, right?
Does that sound like roof? So,
That's small for you.
as always, trio of wild and crazy guys. You got Major Mallow here.
This is Bard.
And you got Zim. Apologizing in advance. I'm a little under the weather with my throat, so
Okay.
y'all are just gonna have to bear with me.
Tonight we're talking about a film not a lot of people know about, but a lot of people probably should know about.
Meet the Feebles. Meet the Feebles.
Came out in 1989. It's a New Zealand black comedy musical. Not a really big fan of musicals. There's a couple I like Rocky Horror Picture Show and the Doom Opera from Metalocalypse.
The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Nah, not feeling that.
What?
Avenue Q.
I haven't listened to enough of their stuff.
Seven Sisters for Seven Husbands.
Okay, so this is my thing. I have to like at least 90% of your songs for me to like the musical. And, Little Shop of Horrors, too. Another one.
What about musicals that don't have original song? Or, they take songs from other things and revamp
the
them?
Beatles one?
No, I'm talking like Moulin Rouge.
Oh, I like Moulin Rouge.
I only like one song from Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Only
Roxanne?
one. Yes.
Yeah.
I love, Roxanne! I love that shit so much. It's like, is he eating a frog while he's singing?
Isn't John Leguizamo in Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a badass.
But my thing is I have to like at least 90% of the songs for me to like the musical, and a lot of musicals I only like maybe 2 or 3 songs. It's like 2 or 3 where I actually like the songs.
Did you like Glee?
I didn't never watch one fucking episode of that shit.
Good
So
stuff.
this get back into this. This is a film by the same guy who brought us Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and some lesser known ones, aka not aka, like The Frighteners, Bad Taste, Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive.
Is he the one that did that Blue Man Group movie?
No, that's not. This is Peter Jackson we're talking about.
Yeah, where they go on a different world.
What is Blue Man Group? What is he talking about?
Yeah, where they go to a different world and they got to get all the iron and ore, and then they go into these Blue Man Group bodies. They're really tall.
I think he's talking about
That's what, Avatar?
Yeah.
Isn't that James Cameron, the guy who made
James
Terminator
Cameron.
2?
Okay, cool. Different guy, I guess.
Yeah, this is this is Peter Jackson. This
That's
is the guy who
the-
made your movie with the bard in it.
That's the one, Peter Jackson. That's the...
Smaug, that shit.
No, that's... What am I talking about, right? So, he's like half godson, and they have to go around.
Are you talking about Percy Jackson?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm
That's a
talking about.
movie. That's not a person.
That's a book. No, never bring up that movie.
Okay,
And
it's
never-
actually 2 movies, actually.
both of which you should never bring up.
Okay.
So
book
he's the
series
main.
is
He's
good.
the main character in that movie. Then
Peter Jackson is the director of films that everyone knows, but like the ones I just listed, The Frighteners, Bad Taste, and Brain Dead, people don't know about. We're not reviewing those movies. We're talking about Meet the Feebles.
oh, okay.
Meet the Feebles is...
Meet the Feebles.
I found this movie when I was younger and I was looking into kind of gore films. I was interested in certain kind of gore, and this among other films popped up, and I watched it because I was like, "Ooh, Peter Jackson made a very gory film." Which Bad Taste and Brain Dead are also very gory, and I love both those movies. But this one is, it's at the top of the list. It's Meet the Feebles, Brain Dead, then Bad Taste. And you can tell like his early films, they're shot very amateurly. I don't think there's a fucking word. Whatever. It's amateur shooting.
There was some amateur porn in there too.
Oh God. This movie disgusts
Context.
me so I watch it. I watch this movie with a smile on my face, but I am grossed out. Like fucking 80% of the time, just watch like, oh yeah, this is great. This is fucking great.
It comforts me to hear you say that because just like a forewarning for you guys, last week when Malo said that we're going to do this movie, Meet the Feebles, he said I'd get to know him better, to get to get a peek into his mind, and so I was like, all right, well, like I'm excited for this, and then I'm watching this, and we're keeping this spoil free for now,
Yes.
but I'm just watching this, and 2/3 of this movie, I'm just like, what is Malo into?
2/3, the first 3 minutes, man.
No.
Like I said, man, we got to rethink this whole furry thing because I'm down.
Fuck off with that shit.
No, the
Fuck
furry agenda must die.
Yeah, dude.
But did you watch this movie with somebody?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I did watch this movie with someone else.
Was it your
we're gonna
roommate?
We're gonna get to that one later. But yeah, this movie, I love this movie, but I'm also grossed out by this movie. It's not even a guilty pleasure. Like, I'll tell anybody I love this movie. I can't recommend it to people because how fucking gross it is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's but yeah, let's start off with a little synopsis
I could do it.
of the film
No, please don't.
Okay.
Bard,
please.
in one sentence.
Bard, one sentence.
One sentence. Describe
Not
this film.
not a run-on sentence.
Not a run-on sentence.
Okay. There's a little porcupine, and he goes singing, and then he starts dancing, and he's carrying a flag, and then he runs around, and then they get mad at him, and then they make porn, and then they fuck up her girlfriend, and it's about a play.
Okay.
One sentence.
Zim.
Fine, I'll say it's about a play that has bad stuff happening, and people die, and no one cares.
Okay.
Heroin addict.
You get in there. Zim, do you have...
So, I would say, to summarize this is about, I would call it a satire on what happens behind the scenes in showbiz,
Okay.
but with Muppets.
There you go. That was...
Lots of coke.
Yeah, there was actually lots of coke. So, yeah, this is a pretty fun film. I really love this film. I give it an awesome out of 10. Like I said, I can't really recommend it to people, but I really, really like this film. Like, if you like gross, no CGI actually. These are puppets. And they're not full of cotton. They're full of blood and guts. We'll talk about that later, but yeah, if you like seeing some funny, weird gore, some, and it's like the movie is insane. Like, you cannot tell me you watch this movie and you knew what was going to happen next.
No.
There's no way. This movie is insane. There's random shit. We'll get to that part later, but I really love this movie. Awesome out of 10. How would you rate it, Bard?
It was alright, so I give it an 8.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
All right.
I had to stop halfway through because I was just like, no, I don't like to eat shit.
Oh, that was...
Spoiler.
Oh, man. That's not really a spoiler.
That's exactly what one of the characters was doing.
Well, now they know it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's just giving an off comment. All right.
Here
Here we go. There we go.
That was a little drum roll.
Yeah.
If I had to rate it, I would give it better than Valhalla Rising out of 10. Because as much as I didn't like when we had to review that movie, I can't say I was less entertained watching this than that. So, like, there's moments where it's like, oh, okay, this is funny.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
So this is what I was saying. Like, we become closer because you get to know that I have a really dark and fucked up sense of humor that I don't like let slip out too much.
Right.
But then I watched this. Like, you should have saw me like last night. I was rewatching this. Like, ah, ah. But yeah, it was. It's good to know that you kind of enjoyed it, even though it was something I knew that you might not enjoy.
Mm.
Like, I knew it's not Gods of Egypt level because it is a competent film. Like, you see the passion behind everything, but it throws you. It really does.
I was just upset about the singing.
Yeah.
I thought the singing was pretty bad.
You didn't like, what was the song? You didn't like One Leg Missing?
One Leg Missing was pretty good.
You didn't like Sodomy?
Okay, I just didn't like that fucking hippo singing.
Yeah,
She
there's
had a
only two.
shitty voice.
The thing is, I don't like this movie as a musical because I like maybe two songs. I like One Leg Missing. No, I like 3 songs. I like One Leg Missing. I like Lucille, and I like Sodomy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into spoilers now. I don't have much bad to say about this film, besides the fact that it does not have very good cinematography. Like, all the shots are stale. It's nothing new. There's one shot I liked. It was when they were talking to Sid the elephant, and then they move the camera up, and it moves past the floor to Heidi into a whole nother scene. Other than that, it's mostly like, hold the camera here, move the camera there a little bit, follow pathways. It was nothing crazy. That's my little bad. I might have some more bouncing off you guys, but that's the only bad thing I can really say. I have mostly good and just normal statements, but I want to get the bad out of the way because I just want to get to this guy right here. But Bari, go ahead. Give me some of your bads.
Bad things?
Bad things, yeah.
Okay, so when they buy the Coke,
Yes.
He slits open the bag, dude. You don't test coke like that. It could be cyanide. Like it
well,
could
it turns
fuck
out
you
like
up.
later on, he got a shipment of borax and it killed like 2
dude.
people.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That fucking it chopped off that dude's nose.
Yeah.
So that's a bad thing. That's just what wasn't realistic to me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a movie. It's a movie about anthropomorphic puppets, and you're saying that because they tested a coke that way, that was terrible.
Yeah. Also, another thing, we all know walruses have the biggest dicks in the world.
Yes.
Do we?
There's no way.
Is that true?
That is true.
Did you Google it?
Yeah, I did. Look it up. Google it. Walrus dicks.
There's no way that cat can get that dick in that mouth.
Yeah, there's no way.
No way.
No way. That's not even.
No
that's
way.
not possible.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I know, like, watch this movie just cements the fact that I'm not a furry, because I was not into any of the sexy shit that was going
What
on.
about Lucille?
No, I wasn't into that shit. That was fucked up. I wasn't into
Well, that
like,
was fucked up.
I wasn't into like the hippo nipples and shit. I wasn't into like the walrus fucking the cat and the cat sucking him off later on. Was not into that whatsoever. I just saw that. I was like, ugh.
What about those cow nipple rings?
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah, on the udders. That was gross.
Yeah.
That was gross. But that's not a negative for me. That's just like the negative for me is like it's not my thing. But I don't know if I don't know if it's supposed to be a thing.
My second favorite character dies. I wasn't cool with that. Like, why has Harry got to get AIDS?
He doesn't have
didn't,
AIDS.
though.
He doesn't have AIDS.
Bunny
that's right.
or rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit pox.
Yeah.
Yes, rabbit pox. Yeah.
That shit look gross.
It was beautiful.
Oh, God,
it
that
was
fucking
beautiful
gross.
how disgusting he
And when
was
he's
looking.
like trying to come out of the box, that's like
and
he's
just
all fucking-
vomiting everywhere. It was beautiful how disgusting he looked. There's no CGI in this movie. It's all practical effects. And they have a puppet, and this puppet has like pus coming out of his face. He's shooting like pus into a mirror when he's popping it. He's like green vomit all over him. He's looked like he's dying every time you see him, because this movie is within the span of 12 hours is what's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up like, oh man, you got like 12 hours to live or whatever. And he's like, fuck. And then slowly but surely he gets more and more fucked up. But that's, this movie. So
Didn't
anything
have to
else?
Sexy time with those 2 rabbit chicks.
God,
That was nice.
That was not nice. That was creepy.
One thing I also don't agree with and didn't like is they made it look like he was fucking them both at the same time.
Yes.
Unless he's got 2 penises, that's not possible.
Wasn't one like riding his face or something?
No.
Oh, you're talking about when he jumped in?
Yeah,
like,
he jumped in and
grabbed
just
both of
started
them?
like fucking the air.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a rabbit. Like, let him do what he wants to do.
No, I'm not cool with it.
All right. Anything else, man?
That I didn't like. Let's see. No, that's about it.
That's about it. All right. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Zim,
Oh my goodness.
tell me what you did not like about Meet
This
the
movie.
Feebles.
Well, okay. To start it, I just had this creepy puppet feel.
Yes.
Now, and I get this a lot. Like when I first watched The Labyrinth, I had that same feel where it's like, it's not that I'm scared of this, but I feel like if I had watched this movie when I was 10 years old or younger,
You should not be
I would have
watching this
had
movie at 10.
nightmares.
You should not. I watched this when I was like, 17, I think?
That's still too young.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it might
feel-
explain some things.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that would give me nightmares.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Because, but the thing is, like, it eases you in, but after that 3-minute mark, you should know that this is not what you think it is. Cause it's like, they're starting a variety show, whatever. It's like, oh yeah, meet the Feebles. Then the rat comes up and is like, you bitch. It's like, like,
Fat ass.
you fat ass, whatever. And then like, it cuts to like the fucking walrus fucking a cat, and a cat like with like arms and legs.
Yeah,
like,
at first
like
I wasn't sure what to think, and I was like, what the fuck is this
And-
shit? Like,
and,
is this a kid show? And then it could go into
Yeah.
that, I was like, this is not a kid
they
show.
were like slowly warning you that this shit is going to get fucked up. And then it just fucking went off the rails. And you was like, oh my God.
I don't think it was on the rails to begin with.
Yeah.
This-
Well, for the first 3 minutes, it was. How about this? There was illusion of rails.
Okay, and then Mark Hamill, what are you doing as Robert?
That's what that was?
Yeah, apparently Mark
was
Hamill was the main character, Robert.
His name is Robert.
Robert.
According to the credits, it's Robert.
Robert. He kept saying, my name is Robert. And it's like, what are you saying? Robert, you got me so worried about you. It's like, why are you talking like that?
I was so confused when he fucking laid down and like hid, and I was like, oh, he's a porcupine.
He's
I
a
get it.
hedgehog.
Hedgehog. There
Yeah.
you go.
Also, in this world of
Yes.
animals, where all the other animals are wearing clothes, why does Robert only wear a tie?
And shoes.
and socks, but I wasn't counting those.
Count that? I don't have no idea. Like the Wars is only wearing a shirt and a shirt and a jacket.
But it's something. It's okay. It's Donald Duck.
Yes,
enough,
he's Donald Duck in it.
right? Like, but no, this guy's just tying it up.
Because like think about it. What does Fozzie Bear wear? He just wears a tie and a hat.
Yeah, but that's a bear, dude. This is a hedgehog.
Okay,
I
whatever.
don't know.
What else is there? What else you didn't like?
I didn't like how when it came to dialogue, I felt like the music took priority.
Yes,
and,
it did.
Like, I could understand the songs fairly well, but once it came to like dialogue between characters, sometimes it's just like I'd have a really hard time, following along with that.
Real quick, did you guys notice that a lot of the time they played like the theme song to a character throughout the film? Like, okay, before Robert would sung to Lucille, his theme song was playing before he sung to her, and then when he sung to her, that's when you heard it like played out a little bit more with like more vibrato or whatever. And then there was a line he said in there. What did he say? I think I wrote it down that I really liked. It says, Lucille, you are my amour, what I adore, oh Lucille. And I'm just sitting there going like, oh, that's so cute, little Robert. But also same thing with Sebastian the Fox. When he went to talk to Bletch, the Walrus, about like, hey man, everything's fucking up. You can hear the tune in the background playing, and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then the music comes in and then lights go up and it's playing in the background, and then you're like, oh okay. And then later on, like when stuff is messing up, it also plays. But then finally, when he sings his song, that's when you get the full, like all the notes, everything, the crashes and sodomy. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hate this or if I love it, but you could definitely tell the race of certain characters.
Oh yeah, you kind of can.
Not even kind of. I'm like,
The rhino was Scottish.
I'm talking more like some of the worms or the pianists or.
He's talking about the jazz club scene, the way they drew those worms. It's like, those be black guys with the big fat lips and the way they're talking. And I was like, and she was 16 apparently.
Yes, no, that's also on my list.
Oh god,
that is on my list.
That was fucked up. I was like, whoa. Like, what do you say? Like, let's seal it with a kiss or something.
No, he's like, so do those lips kiss as well as they sing?
I was like, what the fuck, dude? She even said like not even 20 minutes, not even 30 seconds ago that she's 2 years before she turns 18.
I don't know. Well, they were in like England or something, right? Is that legal age?
No.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
That's
That's probably legal age.
It's probably, I don't know. We're not New Zealanders. We're not Kiwis.
Don't judge hippos and walruses, man. Let them do what they do.
All right, man.
I feel like this movie was crude just to be crude. And I like crudeness. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like crudeness. Like, I have a lot of shit, but.
That was the point, I think.
Okay, there's a way to be overly crude with it still, fitting. Like some of the things I've already mentioned earlier were Avenue Q. I love Avenue Q. It's probably my favorite.
Is Avenue Q a parody of the Muppets though? Yes. It is? Okay. I was curious.
And yeah, like they have a whole song just on, like internet porn.
Oh yeah. The internet is for porn. Yeah. That's them. And everybody loves lesbian, right? Is that them too?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
But like, there's a lot of it's filled with crudeness, but it's balanced, it's well mixed, and that's.
See, this is real quick. So, did you the films I listed before, Bad Taste and Brain Dead, aka Dead or Alive? Have you seen those films?
No.
Those films are also disgusting and gory. It's like
he made the Dead or Alive movie?
No, it's called Dead Alive.
Oh,
it's called Brain Dead or Dead or Alive. He has two titles for it, but. This is the beginning of his career when he's all about gore and like just freaking you out. So that's.
I'm just trying to figure out how did he go from like this to Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's what I was looking at. This is like, this is Peter Jackson.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh man, what else you got for us?
Demigods.
And I mean, I had other examples of like other movies and shows that did what they were trying to do, but did it better. Moulin Rouge, I think, also does the whole background of show business, and even like the bad things that happened there, but they did it. I feel a lot more classy.
And doesn't she have tuberculosis?
Yes, she does.
And then Harry's got Fucking
Bunny pox.
Bunny pox.
Okay. Well, okay.
So Harry
but
is that girl. I get it now.
But this movie made me feel.
Rent made me feel, and it did that. It did again the same thing.
I sat there just grossed out watching this film.
That was pretty gross.
I had constant feelings throughout this. It wasn't like a dip or whatever. It was just like, cause like they will lull you into a safe spot. Like, okay, so when they were playing golf, I was like, oh, this is going to be some weird scene, whatever. It's going to be boring. But then fucking, Bletch vomited and he threw up the fish guy that was talking to him in the beginning of the movie. And the fish guy is half digested and kind of still a little bit alive. He's like, did I get the part where he dies? And I was just like, whoa. You can't say that about Moulin Rouge. There's no point in the movie where you're like, it lulls you and then it punches you in the face because it's like, no, we're not done. I'm a gross out film. Or I'm about a constant emotions. Like, doesn't matter what it is, but it's constant. Can you say that about Moulin Rouge or Rent? Because you got to say, you probably had this face like this entire time, right?
I don't think our audience can see the face you're making right now.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe since I'm actually putting videos up now, I'll put an image of just someone squinting in horror. It's like confusion and horror at the same time. Like that's basically what I feel like you were doing when you were seeing this film.
Right.
But do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I don't know. I guess for myself, I just felt like the first two acts of this movie were exactly that. I was just like horrified. I think the only time I actually can say I enjoyed the movie, not just like, what is this that I'm watching?
Yes.
The third act, I enjoyed that. I loved it. It's like, we have Heidi just shooting everyone up.
Everyone.
Just cleaning house.
Nobody, innocent and evil. Everyone fucking dies. Like she kills majority of the movie. And it's kind of funny because it's played while while Sebastian's singing Sodomy and everyone's just dying around him. And I was saying like, does this mean something? He's singing about butt sex with two pillars with dicks on top of them and everyone's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like, one is like, is this supposed to be, this is some kind of symbolism.
Crazy.
She kills innocent people. These are characters that didn't deserve to die whatsoever. And she fucking murders them. And like, what, 5 people survive? Maybe 6 people survive her, or slaying. She fucking murders. And it's like, it's not like, it's fucked up too because she has like this giant fucking, I don't know what kind of gun it is, but it's like, it looks like the Rambo gun. I think Rambo 2, I think. And the bullets are tearing them apart. It's like tearing people's heads off. Dude, it is fucked.
You know what that reminds me of? You watched the movie God of War? No.
The movie God of War?
Not the movie God of War. What is it? Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
Isn't that Lord of War?
There you go, Lord of War.
Yeah.
Remember that one part where that guy's like, hey, I want the Rambo gun.
That's not like this.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I agree. I love the third act because it came out of nowhere. Could you tell me, like I said before, you could not tell me you knew that was going to happen. So
now imagine though, if it was like
I knew that she was going to,
and he's like, hey, I want that Feebles gun.
Oh shit, yeah. That'd be something.
I knew it was gonna, like, I knew when the cat walked in that she was gonna turn the gun around and kill her. I didn't think she was gonna go for everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe, Belch or what his name
Belch.
Yeah, Belch. But not everyone.
And it doesn't matter. She killed.
That's fucked up. They just got syndication, man. They
did.
They just made it.
I loved how, like, Harry's cleared of his disease.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna live! And shot up.
Just took his fucking head off. And then,
did the lizard die?
The lizard died way before then because he threw the knife up.
Oh, that's
and
right.
He killed himself.
Saw that happening to you.
Yeah, I give you that one.
That lizard was cool as hell.
When Heidi was going on her rampage, like, there was a character that died. So early in the film, there's this character named Sidney the elephant, and he has his ex that comes up and says, "Hey, you need to take care of your kid," and it's a little chicken. So I was like sitting there going, like, that elephant fucked the chicken, and apparently the chicken fucked most of the cast.
Well, actually, it is possible to fuck a chicken.
No.
We're just gonna cut you off there.
No.
All right,
we're not doing this. No. Let's get back to this. So he's like, it's not my kid. It looks nothing like me. It's a fucking hybrid. It has like the head of an elephant and the legs of a chicken.
Got your eyes.
And like
So-
chicken wing or feathers.
Yeah, and so later on, like when Heidi's going crazy, Heidi the hippo's going crazy and shooting up everybody. She kills the chicken, pops the head off. The chicken still
Like
running
around with like blood just splurting all over the baby.
And then Sydney finally takes charge. Like, okay, I'm gonna save my kid.
Yeah, after he gets his knee shot.
Get his knee fucking shot out. He's crawling to the baby, and then he smashes the head that's apparently still talking of the chicken, and then like cradles the baby. Like, oh, I'm gonna take care of you.
Daddy's
Oh,
here. Daddy's here.
And I'm just like, what is this movie? Why is it so magical?
And then like, how does Heidi get off for only 10 years?
Yeah, she massacred at least
Yeah.
30 people or 30 animals or whatever, and she only got 10 years for
I mean,
that.
I would say maybe 30 crew members. She also started shooting into the crowd.
Oh yeah, she did.
Well, she could always plead temporary insanity.
That's very, very long time to be insane. Room the room. Everyone dead.
People snap, man.
Yeah, I do know that about that.
Yeah.
All right. So, what else did you not like about it?
Hey, would y'all be down to play some Russian roulette?
No.
No, I don't have a gun, and I don't want to know if you have one either. Actually, I'm planning on getting one actually, but that's for other reasons. That's for practicing the shoot practice, whatever.
So how long do you think this movie, like from the beginning of Robert coming to like this shootout going on, how much time do you think passed?
Oh, the movie says it's 12 hours.
12 hours? No, 12 hours was for Harry
It's
or
12 hours.
Henry.
Oh, okay. No. I think
No, it
Sebastian
wasn't
said it
no,
too.
because didn't they say like we got to perform in 2 hours?
No, Sebastian early in the movie gave a time frame.
Yeah, he's like we're going on. We're going
that was-
live in 2 hours.
Yeah, that was probably towards the middle of the movie, whatever. That's not.
No, that was when they were rehearsing.
No, it was not 2 hours because they fucking Bloach fucking drove out the cocaine, the first part of the cocaine, and came back and stuff like that. Hold on. Speaking of that, did you see that fight scene coming up with Bloach and the bulldog and Trevor? Did you see that? Fucking killing crabs and fucking stabbing him in the stomach.
Oh man!
And then the giant spider.
That was the only like Lord of the Rings reference I connected.
Oh yeah. And
Like-
then like the fucking the Audrey 2 monster to come from the sea, they drive
Oh,
through
yeah.
it and they shoot out of his asshole. Like I'm sitting there going like, what is this magic?
One thing that I thought was crazy is like people just fucking die left and right in this show,
Yes, they
and they
do.
just feed them to that fucking monster
Yes,
that's
they do.
underneath.
It's like just like here. Just
Well,
eat
back
this thing.
onto that time frame. Like,
Yes.
if it
Yes.
is 12 hours, that means that Robert met or re-met.
Let's not talk about
His
that.
name is Wobble.
No, like
Robert?
they got engaged in less than a day. Then
Yes, that's true. They got engaged in less than a day because he sung her Lucille.
Yeah, you got to lock it up, dude.
That's
That song was dope, bro.
Yeah. he
No,
was
no,
like
the
that
song was
Did
Spanish-
you
good.
see
I'm
this?
just-
I love his face when he's like Lucille. He's like shaking, like he's like belching out this
Yeah, dude.
his heart.
That guy was hardcore. He didn't even fucking need his guitar no more. He was like,
I know,
need
yeah.
this
And then
shit.
the
Bam.
music came out from the background. That's when you know you the fucking shit. When you drop your musical instrument and music is still playing behind you to help you woo your woman.
Yeah. Whenever I walk into work, there's a soundtrack playing.
Is it elevator music? I want your soundtrack to be elevator music.
No, it's not, dude. It's fucking waiting for tonight. Oh, I'll finish.
And everyone
it,
just like turns like, who's playing that sad music? All right, what else is there, man? How long is your list of dislikes?
Like I said, the first 2/3 of the
Okay.
movie is just dislike,
Yes.
like, or just uncomfortable. Why am I watching this? What is this?
Yes, there you go. That's how I
That's
felt.
what
you know?
the first
I was
2/3
like,
of
what am I
this
doing?
was.
I should turn this off. But it's getting really good.
Also, like even before she goes shooting up everyone,
Yes.
how have they not already been shut down in their own world? Like they got like there's drugs, there's rape, there's drugging, there's
know,
so
Hollywood's
much.
Enough porn.
Hollywood still exists. So, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Haven't you seen the news? It's just what happens.
Also, this is everyone's an animal except for one person that we saw. And that was Albie.
Even Bill Cosby's a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
And if that dude's a rapist, everybody's a rapist.
I don't agree
No.
with that. No.
No,
No.
Uh-uh.
Mm,
no, Bard.
What?
No.
No, Bard. No.
No.
Just go to the corner of shame, the corner of Bard.
Yeah.
Right
How,
there.
how was that bad?
No.
It's Bill Cosby, dude.
Yeah.
He's got pudding pops.
Yeah, that's him, but you can't just equate everyone else to being a rapist because, he couldn't fucking stop, finger popping.
Finger popping. I
Finger
like that.
popping. Yeah, I'm just coming with dick sneeze, finger popping.
Yeah.
It's full of this stuff. What else you got here?
I thought it was cock sneeze.
Cox. Nah, fuck, I don't remember.
They actually had a Vietnam flashback.
Yes,
I
they
loved
did.
it. I'm telling you, we got to play Russian roulette as long as I win.
I think it was based off the Deer Hunter, but yeah, it came out of nowhere. I'm sitting there going like, what?
I love the fact because he's like, I've been to hell and back. And he's like, oh, you were in Vietnam.
I wanted to
And I was like, what? What the fuck? How did he get that? And then it goes to him being in Vietnam.
I
That
wanted
shit
to
was
memorize
awesome.
the line. It's like, you got coke, you got crack, you got Vicodin, or like,
Yeah.
or like cough
You got
drops. Like,
Vicks Vapor Rub.
yeah, it's like, he just kept
You don't
going.
happen to be an asthmatic, do you? Are you? Can I borrow your huffer?
Oh man, this movie was great.
He even asked for fucking aspirin. Like,
He's,
dude, he
he's
was
like, just give me something. What else is there?
I mean, I feel like that just covers everything that I dislike about this.
Dislike about
just,
it?
Just the first the first two acts. Yeah. Last act, I love. It's basically.
How does your roommate feel about this? Because, okay, two things. How's your roommate feel about watching it? And how's your roommate feel about me? Because I know you told them that I recommended this film. So that I'm going to go there. It's like, just give me like the stank eyes, like, ooh, you nasty.
I told Samurai, like, I gave her like a little synopsis of what it was about.
Did she watch it too?
No. She was like, who chose this? Was this Zim's pick?
No. No.
And I was like, yeah, you don't want to watch
Again,
this.
I'm just gonna say this was not Zim's pick at all.
This was Major Mallow's pick, and I am proud of it.
So my roommate said, like this movie was so, like this isn't okay. There's times where if you want to punish someone, you make them watch a movie that you know that they hate. This is not one of those movies. That's one of those where it's like, no,
Guys in Egypt.
that's too bad to force someone to watch. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
and I wouldn't even rewatch this as torture.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't do my normal second rewatch. I was like, nah, once was good. You're a fucking dirty bird.
I rewatched it earlier today just to make sure I had the right notes.
No.
Nope. But so yeah,
Yeah.
so
Like once is more than enough.
how's your roommate feel about me then?
Well, he didn't really say anything about you, but it was more also like he said like he gets that this is supposed to be a satire.
Yes.
On again like showbiz, but like there's a line and they way crossed it.
It's funny because like you guys are so like about this film. I have more.
Nice.
I have more films where I'm just like they're fucked up and they're just like that's my job. Because you guys bring in like when you guys might bring the relevant stuff, stuff that you guys like that's probably popular. I'm bringing in shit that probably people don't like really know about, but it's still good stuff that people should know about.
Mm-hmm.
That's my job.
And talking about musicals, right? There's this one movie that I really like. It's called Only the Strong. There's a lot of singing in
You
it.
said it correctly?
You said it correctly.
Survive.
Oh.
Only the strong. I don't know if it's musical unless you consider like the sounds of fists meeting fists as
Thanks.
music.
Well, they
Fire.
do banana way, banana.
All right.
Like that
so
one car commercial. You remember that car commercial?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. But we're going to go to the good now. We're moving on to the good. I'm gonna mix in my good with just tidbits of things because
All right, we're talking about the good. Favorite character?
best worst character actually. The
Was the
best
rat?
worst character is Trevor the rat.
Trevor is fucking awesome, dude. I love that rat.
Oh my god, he's a drug dealer. He's a director of porn. He's a gangster apparently.
Dude,
A
I
murderer?
was a little freaked. I was like, no, please don't. Because when the lizard came up and he's like, this is all I got. And he's like, you're going to have to find other ways to pay. I
You
was
thought
like,
he was suck his
I
dick.
thought he was going to make him suck his dick. I was like, don't do it, man. Don't do it, lizard man. Because he had his hand like on his fucking
I
dick.
thought the same thing. I was getting scared. I
Yeah,
was
dude,
like,
I was so scared.
I'm
I was
not-
like, don't do it.
I'm not ready
Don't
to
do
see
it.
this.
Oh,
A part of me now wonders if like that Vietnam flashback was fake,
It could have been. I don't know.
just to get the $50
Yeah.
out of Robert.
It's fucking.
Robert.
You fucking text me that line. What was it?
Which one?
The line you texted
Oh,
me?
yeah, I did. Hold on. I need to check my phone.
There was
that
a-
was
there's
a
a-
good fucking line.
Oh, there's a line that Heidi said. I wrote down. I fucking love it. What is it? How dare you insult me, you cheap pussy? She said that to the cat, and I was just like, what? Why do I love that line so much?
Oh yeah, it's just considered a Vietnam Vets Association donation. Minimum donation is $50.
Oh man, this movie.
Okay,
is
so wait,
good.
did I hear you correctly? Because she does call her a pussy, right?
She calls her a cheap pussy.
Yeah,
And I was
okay.
just like, I just thought that was funny. It was like, I don't know if it's a pun or not, but like
It is.
It is. I don't care. I love it.
Also, did you not have a problem with that cat was fucking ugly?
I mean,
I didn't. Whatever.
None of the
dude.
animals
None of the
are
animals
attractive. Like get that. No.
Like why?
Lucille was pretty hot.
I'm not going. I'm not going down this fucking rabbit hole.
We're not going down that.
I'm not
because it's like you like the sexiest color a girl can wear is white, and damn, look at all that white fur.
Okay,
I feel like
I'm
you
gonna get back
talked
to
about
Trevor.
that in the first episode that we never released, right?
Oh fuck!
I did, right? Because that girl was wearing white.
No,
No, you said some shit, bro. Like you said some shit that if we ever release the first episode, which is I don't know, you just get in trouble. Like maybe with the law, I don't fucking know. Like you said some shit. We were just like, man, motherfucker, really.
I always say shit.
Yeah, but there's some shit you shouldn't fucking say sometimes. Man. Fuck. So I'm gonna get back to Trevor, the rat. Oh man, I like this character. I like the fucking resident asshole of the.
I like
the
his
production.
dying.
I did too. I was
Screw that rapist.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was pretty rapey.
Yeah, he drugged up Lucille and started rubbing her fur, and
That was so awkward.
that was. And then Robert comes in. He's like, "You drank?
Yeah, you drank.
How dare you? You're just a hussy." I'm like, "Oh, Robert."
I love the
It's
part
like you just
where
met this woman like 6 hours ago.
the part where Robert's like, I'm having trouble like finding what my motivation
I
is.
was like, "What are you doing, Robert?" And then his punishment was to have the crackhead throw knives at him, and then he accidentally saw him as a Viet Cong. He tried to murder him.
Oh shit.
Oh man, that might have been real. Like, why would he hallucinate a Viet Cong?
Yeah, that's true.
What else is there? Who's
Maybe
your?
because he's on coke, and that's like the
Okay,
last thing he was
okay.
thinking about.
So I brought it in. The best worst character is Trevor. All right, how about you? What's your best worst character or best character? Just name your favorite character.
My favorite character in this movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, I liked Henry,
You like Henry?
the rabbit. Yeah, he
His name was Harry.
Harry.
or Harry. Yeah, didn't care about him that much then.
Fuck him.
Damn,
I like the whole. I'll give you my life insurance. You know, let me just write it over here. Here it is.
Get the bug spray and start spraying the fly. Dude, okay, this is something about the fly that I noticed that I kind of like. This is like when I said the cinematography sucks, I kind of take it back a little bit for this because the way he shot the fly was disgusting and annoying because the fly was always in your POV shot in your face. Like it would be flying around, and then when he said something, it get in your face, and you just like you felt like the character's going like trying to back up, like get the fuck out of my face, fuck off with that shit.
That's what flies do, man.
Oh man.
Man,
I appreciate that though. That was good thinking on his part to shoot it like that.
And now I like this only as a pun. I don't ever get political. I'm not going to get political on this show, but
Yeah.
when they like ripped off his wing and they're like, "Oh, look, a left wing reporter."
Oh.
I like that for the
That was
punniness
good.
of it.
That was I did admit I saw it as a pun and I was like, this is
I don't
pretty
know
good.
about that fly. You know, all that fake news.
Yeah, like I said, we're not getting political on this. I just
Oh man, I like the randomness of this film is I like that too. I really like how there's just random scenes like how Sid has those little creatures that they're pissing and puking all over his
dude.
room and eating up his shit.
Then they get fucking squashed
Yeah,
by
like
that barrel.
like 2 seconds later,
and then
like,
Trevor's eating it.
yeah, and then Trevor's like, meat patties, this is delicious. It's just like you didn't see that coming, and it's great. It's great. It really is.
Too many people died in this movie. Everybody fucking died.
It was like, we have these puppets and we're never going to use them again, so let's shoot them the fuck up. Make sure they got a lot of guts inside of them as we do it. Oh, what else was there? Your favorite character is Trevor, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like Harry.
You like Harry too?
He got the most sexy time.
I said he's the best worst character, but the best character, I don't know. Who was the best character
I
for
guess
me?
Arthur wasn't bad.
Arthur, did you guys notice the rule of 3 with Arthur?
No. What?
There was a rule of 3 with Arthur. When Arthur was on the ground, Heidi would run over him. She would walk over him. The first time she did it,
When she was running.
she was running off the stage. The second time she did it, she was running. She was also
to
running off the
work
stage
out.
to work out, I guess. And the third time she did when she was rampaging. she just walked right over him. I thought she was like going to squash him. But yeah, they played the rule 3 with Heidi walking over him. Let's see if you guys actually noticed that. Yeah, you guys also noticed that there's the same fucking car everywhere? There's one car that's everywhere.
The black one or?
The black car. Everyone has the same fucking car. Everybody.
No, there was like, I remember there being a yellow car.
No, there might be different colors, but they're all the same kind of car. You didn't notice that?
No.
Bah humbug.
Over here, fucking Mallow fucking counting blinks again.
It's like, okay. There are at least 7 cars of the same make and the same model. What
Why
is
are
going
they all
on?
the same car?
Why is it 7? Does it mean something? There's
Oh,
1, 2,
shit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why 7?
You know
Because
what we
there's
should
7
do?
gods.
We should watch the number 23.
Oh no, that I remember watching that when it actually made me weird for a couple days. I was sitting there going like, is 23 actually everywhere? I was like, why am I overthinking this? This doesn't make any sense. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
You're a little fucking crazy.
I'm not crazy, man. What else is there? I'm trying to think of my favorite character. I might just go with Trevor just because of how fucking.
You know who like fucking creeped me
Rosie.
out for some reason? Was the bulldog.
Oh,
He just looked
giant head,
fucking weird, dude.
giant head bulldog with muscles and like
Yeah.
legs and stuff like that. He's just walking around like a normal guy.
His head was just too fucking big.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I like Sebastian. I kind of
Which one's Sebastian?
Sebastian's the fox. I kind of like Sebastian.
The
the
director?
Director, yeah. I kind of
Just
like
like
him.
him for sodomy, though.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, sodomite. I like how he ends it. He just jumps on the ground and lands his ass on the ground. Sodomite.
Sodomy.
Oh man, what? I didn't know. Heidi was annoying to me.
I couldn't stand her.
Her voice was annoying.
I mean,
was annoying.
she did have some big ass titties.
I
but-
like.
I don't understand why they had to focus on that so much.
That was
Like-
weird and creepy.
Like, okay, I get you want to have a breast shot. That's your own thing.
You don't need to have puppet breasts, though.
You don't. Well, 1, you don't need puppet breasts. 2, if you're gonna have the breast shot, have it. Okay, just 2 seconds. It doesn't need to be. You don't have to have it
Yeah.
keep on. And
This
every
goes to my
scene.
further point.
She had those pepperoni nipples.
It goes to my first point. You were disgusted, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. This is one of this. Hey guys, this like I said before. This is one of the films that made Mallow feel. All right. Does it mean it's a happier good feeling? It just made me feel. So it's just like, hey man, I gotta put this on the side. Probably show this to my children.
Show this to my damn, bro.
I'm like, hey.
At least wait till they're 10. you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Where's it like at least like 17 or 18?
You're
Like,
gonna
I
scar
did.
your kids.
Yeah, most likely. But yeah, there's just some the gross shit about that. I talked about the instrumentals. We already know about how the Warwick guy's a fucking an asshole. Any other songs you guys liked? Because I did like the Heidi's last song. What was it
The
called?
Garden.
Yeah, the last song she sung right before the movie was ending. I kind of like that one. God in Love. I kind of like that one, but not as much as I like Lucille, One Leg Missing, and
One Leg Missing was definitely
Sodomy.
Also, like, why did Heidi take the walrus back after like she found out?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I've come to make love to you. You just saw this dude cheating on you.
Yeah.
Like 2 seconds
Telling
ago.
you, dude, walruses got the biggest dicks in the world.
I guess to please that hippo pussy.
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe because she's like, I can't, I don't know how to explain it. It's
He
just,
probably motorboats her a lot, though. Some big ass titties.
Bard, why are we friends?
I don't know. Like, y'all are completely opposite from me.
We're not, yeah, what, I don't know. We share like common interests, but
Titties.
yes, but women, like human women,
Oh, yeah.
not puppets.
Well, she was human inside.
No, that was a dude in that outfit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so hopefully you didn't do anything weird like you did
Now
in
I'm
episode
feeling-
1.
Now I'm feeling confused.
Yeah, that was a man inside that outfit. Just like
I was just upset. Like, I think that pussy should have been way prettier.
He's talking about the
Some
cat. Just clarifying.
He's talking about the cat.
He's talking about the cat. Or at least I think you're talking about the cat.
There was no vagina
Well, I mean,
shots. I don't think any was.
I went to, what is it? Duck Duck? Where do you go to?
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah.
You looked up Meet the Feebles on DuckDuckGo?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Don't wanna
dangerous.
do that.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
I went to Google just to.
Well, because as a walrus, that thing was pretty beat up.
Oh, so I talked about
man.
this actually before the podcast.
Yes.
When you had mentioned Meet the Feebles,
Yes.
a coworker had told me about this movie like I think a year or two ago when we were just talking about like, oh, I like this kind of movie, this whatever. And I had told him about Avenue Q. He's like, oh, well, if you like Avenue Q, you should watch this. Now I'm trying to think back and like, no, like I feel like I can't trust that coworker anymore. I mean, he doesn't work at my workplace anymore.
Yeah, but
like,
no, he's a creeper. He was a creeper. So like
He was a creeper.
for him to say that, like me, you knew I was fucking with you when I announced this last week. You knew, you knew what to prepare yourself for. You knew that something was coming, but you didn't know exactly. He's just like, oh, you like puppets? You'll like puppets fucking and vomiting and killing and shitting each other. You'll love that.
But it's like who recommends this?
That's the thing. I don't know who I can recommend. This is the only avenue, the only place I have to recommend this film. I'm afraid to. I didn't want to recommend to him because I just don't. I just not yet.
What?
No, you're not ready for my movies yet.
I enjoyed it.
I know you did, but I didn't think you're gonna be ready for it. So I was like, I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt
You
Bart.
really think some movies are gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
I'm not that emotional, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, Zimma is like, it's gonna be funny. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, like, I had to like as soon as I finished watching this, I had to like wash it out with 4 episodes of anime. I need to like forget this movie.
I just went to sleep. I watched this thing and I went to sleep.
I was not going to sleep.
Didn't have a nightmare. Didn't have a bad dream. Didn't even think about this.
I didn't want this. I didn't want like as soon as I had written down my notes, I was like, okay, I am done. I never want to think about this movie after this podcast. Let me like move my mind onto something else.
It's hilarious because you're gonna have to listen to this over and over again. Well, that's me. Never mind. Fuck off. I have to listen to this. I have to fix the audio. I have to put the video. Whatever. But you're gonna watch it anyway once it's done.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not. I don't have to watch the movie.
Okay,
again.
yeah, you don't have to watch the movie again. I'm wondering because I'm putting videos up. If I can put this up without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to cut around some of the. No, because the hippo tits is towards the end. We're not gonna be talking that long about this.
Yeah, just put the little black dots that.
We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. You guys are watching it. If you like it, whatever.
Don't put any pictures of hippo.
I'm not putting pictures of shit. I'm putting one picture. I'm going to play the video, put one picture of like a disgusted face if I remember to fucking do it. But I'm not, not that. Because you know how YouTube is with like fucking nudity and shit. Even though it's like, is it really nudity? It's a puppet. It's not a person. I don't know. I'm not trying to think too hard on this.
No,
this is your job.
you can still find YouTube videos about boobs. Like if you
breastfeeding, yeah.
No, if you look up how to check yourself for
we
lumps.
don't.
Wait. It's like, you know what? I need a good fix right now. It's like I need to look at some titties, and I need to do it in a nice, safe, and protected place. Because you're in a porn site, you might get a virus, but YouTube is safe.
Yeah.
How to check for lumps? Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. Actually, you know what? YouTube it. I want to see if that's true.
I'm not. No.
No.
Come on. Let's just see.
You can do that on your own computer on your own time.
This is us. We're not doing. This is us time right now. We're not looking up tits.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I know we talked about our ratings, but I said I would recommend this film to like a certain certain people. Like if you like, if you have a dark sense of humor, if you like gore, if you like visual practical effects, stuff like that, or you like just some weird shit, I would recommend that. You feel like there's anyone you can recommend this to. You don't have to say their name, just
yes,
you do. Okay,
you.
Yes, you can recommend this to me and go like, yeah, I watch that shit.
But would you though?
Other people would.
I feel like
judge
you wouldn't
me.
take his movie recommendation seriously.
No, depends on what he said. No, because he doesn't. The way he describes film is like, oh man, this movie's so great because it has ching chang blang blang blah wow wow pow, like stuff like that. But like if he goes in like, dude, like I felt like I was gonna throw up watching this. Like I was like, oh shit, what? So he said, what again? It's like, yeah, I couldn't handle like, what's wrong with it? It's like people getting cut up in pieces. Like, no, man, it's just puppets. So like, oh shit, I'm in. All right, what's going on? It's like,
I would probably give you a way better description of what this movie's about.
okay, how would you describe the movie to me to make me want to watch it?
Okay, so there's this one guy.
Now I'm bored. You're boring me now. There's this one guy.
His name's Robert.
This Robert.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey, this guy named Robert.
Okay.
You gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
See, that's the shit he does. And I'm like, I don't fucking care about this shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he recommended it to you, I don't think you would.
You know what? Yeah, I guess I'll say that. If he recommended, I would probably wouldn't watch it. I would have to go like, I'll look into it 3 years later. Go like, oh yeah, I finally watched that movie you
That's
recommended
what you
to
say
me.
about a lot of things I tell you.
And
about.
eventually, 3 years later, I'll get to it.
Shit, have we even been friends for 3 years?
We've been friends for more than 3
yeah,
years.
because I mean, I've known both of you for more than
It's been more
3
than
years.
It's been
and
like maybe 4.
I think you guys knew
or
each other before you knew me.
It's been like maybe 4 or 5, somewhere around those numbers.
Shit, dude, time flies.
Well, because
Yeah.
I've known you for 4 years and a couple months.
Yeah, it's been more. It's just that we don't keep track of it because it's cool like that.
Oh, yeah, we're cool like that.
Cool like that.
We're
So
cool like
could
that.
you think you could recommend this to somebody?
We should get like a
Yeah.
friendship anniversary.
I feel like the only way I would
Word.
ever see myself,
I'll get you in a second.
quote unquote, recommending this to anyone is if like we're having like a contest on who can recommend a movie to make someone feel more uncomfortable. And if I wanted to win, like if there's
Define
a prize,
that, because there's a couple films that I remember watching that I will probably never watch again because they did make me feel too uncomfortable.
Like the Saw movies. Those are
Fuck
fucked
those
up,
things.
dude.
Those are not that bad. Those are actually no, they're not that bad. No, I'm talking about. You ever heard of this movie called a Serbian film?
Mm-mm.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Don't look into it.
What about
I
Would
won't.
You Rather?
I haven't watched that one. I have it in my computer, I think.
That one's good.
Don't look
fucked
into
up.
it.
I won't.
Yeah, don't.
I'll take your word for
Yeah.
it.
That one I watched. That one I was like, because people were like, oh, it's this and that. I watched it. I was like, I probably never watch this again. And I kind of feel dirty. Kind of feel like I did not feel good about this film watching. I was like, yeah. And it's like it's one of those things. I sat there and I was like, I want to break something. Like I was kind of getting angry. Yeah, it did its job. Yeah.
Was it like is it a documentary?
No, it's not. It's not a documentary. Like there was that one fucked up one, the one about what the Japanese did to that wasn't a documentary, it was a film. Never mind. That was when I watched it. I had a phase when I was just watching a bunch of like gore films because I was like, interested in seeing how practical effects did, and plus I probably an angry child, and that was probably the only thing keeping me from murdering people. I don't know.
No.
There's probably reasons, but you feel like you could not recommend this film to anybody.
I wouldn't. I feel like I would put this in the same boat. I mean, it's not as bad, but I'd put it. Okay, so it's not the captain of the boat, but I would put it in the same boat as Boku no Pico. Boku no Pico would be the captain of that ship. And that's the
But you
ship
haven't
of-
watched Boku no Pico though.
that's the I will
That's how
not.
bad it is.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna fucking watch it. You can lead the charge, sir. That's you.
Right, and so I feel like that's that ship.
Because the only thing I've ever seen of it was that one YouTube video saying, "Don't watch it." No, and I was like, "Oh god, this is terrible."
So I would put it in that boat.
Okay, I got one for you. Gods of Egypt meet the Feebles. If you had to watch,
Okay,
if you had to watch
if I had
again,
to watch a movie, or do I have to rewatch a movie?
you have to rewatch one of these movies: Meet the Feebles or Gods of Egypt. Which one would you do?
I would rewatch Meet the Feebles
Okay.
before I'd rewatch Gods
That's
of
how
Egypt.
much. All right.
Yeah.
I really, really didn't like Gods of Egypt.
Yeah.
That one made me mad.
It was funny.
That one made me so mad.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
I'm same here. If it's like Meet the Feebles or, BS, I'm just like, fucking watch Meet
Well,
the
it
Feebles
doesn't
again.
count for you. You watched this what, like 3 times?
Yeah, I like this movie.
Yeah. So it doesn't count.
That's true. We don't, okay, because you guys don't have a movie. You only have one movie I don't like. Do you know another movie I don't like?
I would rather watch this than Kingsman 2.
Oh shit, you keep scaring me, man. I was like, I'm gonna get to Kingsman 2 eventually, but then you, the lover of movies of every fucking thing out there, you go like, dude, it's not that good. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Man of Steel?
Man of Steel was a conversation piece. I was not angry at the movie. I just didn't think that was a Superman film. And everyone kept saying, "Oh, he's learning his abilities." Like, go
he's young, bro.
Fuck off with that shit.
He's just learning.
He's just learning. Like, that annoyed me. It didn't push me to anger.
Sometimes, like when you open a bag of chips and you open it too hard, you just don't know your own strength.
Yeah, that happens.
This or Detective Conan?
I don't dislike Detective Conan. I just dislike the fact that it's taking so fucking long.
Oh no, I think all the fans are really upset of how long it's taking.
I like Detective Conan for like what it was, but I don't hate Detective. Like, you only know one thing I hate.
Remember that movie?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
That didn't make me mad. That just made me sad. I was just sitting there going like, oh, this sucks.
I don't know why every time y'all talk about Detective Conan, it reminds me of Beastmaster. And then he has the little ferrets. Those dudes are awesome.
Oh, yeah. Did he turn those nunchucks at one point? Didn't he do that?
No, dude, that's fucking Kung Pao or
that's
something.
Kung Pao. Yeah. Okay, just hold it in there. So you know that I hate one movie. When we find the next movie, then we can do a little test.
Yeah.
Say, hey, we'll find that one. So, any closing statements you want to say about Meet the Feebles?
He's looking at Bard, not at Zim.
Oh, you're looking at me?
I am looking at you, but
Here's looking at you, Bard.
Looking at you. Here's looking at you, Bard.
No, I'm good.
Zim, anything you want to close out with?
Thinking about getting a furry costume.
Fuck off with that. Don't come over my house with that shit. I will think you're a wild animal and I will shoot you.
Hey, what would be your furry costume?
No.
Like, I'm trying to think. What am I gonna be? Like,
I mean, okay.
We doing this?
Maybe I'll be an alligator.
We're not.
I could be an alligator. Wait, does that count? Because they're not furry. They're scaly.
It's still considered furry.
Okay, no. So take that back. I'm not gonna be an alligator. Komodo dragon. Wait, those scaly too.
It's still considered a furry.
No.
If you're a lizard, if it's a fucking costume, it's still a furry.
That's
Sim,
Bard.
do you have any closing statements about the film we have talked about today?
Maybe a fox?
I'm glad that Peter Jackson moved over from this onto, make films like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I enjoy those so much better.
Isn't it great to see where they came from?
I don't know. I have a greater appreciation for those later films now. Yes.
I kind of want to talk about his other, watch his other films for the podcast, but I might just do that my own time again, just to catch up with them. Because I really liked The Frighteners when I was a kid, and I think you guys might actually like that too. You're definitely gonna fucking like The Frighteners, but I don't know if it's worth talking about on the podcast.
Wait, is it scary? I like scary
I'm not
stuff.
good with. I'm dead, so I can't tell you if something's scary. I watch a bunch of horror movies.
Stuff jump out and
yeah, it does.
gets loud.
Yes.
Then I'm not down.
Okay, but it has Michael J. Fox in it.
Is that the guy that shakes?
This is the guy from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, dude, I like that guy.
Yeah,
he's pretty cool.
So that's how you feel.
That's me.
My closing statement is: can't say I can recommend this to everybody, but I do like this film a lot. This is a very awesome film. If you're into this kind of weird, gross shit, then I say give it a watch. And
Will this be in your top 20 movies?
It might be. It might be my top 20 or my top 30. I really do like this movie, but it's not. I love it for all the wrong reasons. But it's also good to find out where your famous directors or your favorite directors came from. See what the movies they made beforehand. See if the skills they have translate throughout the years. So yeah, let's close it out. This has been Major Mallow.
This was Zim.
This is Bard. You know who was hot? Fucking Chitara. Remember her?
Okay, I can't deny that.
Like, damn.
That's not furry though. Is that really? Is it Chitara
from
Thundercats?
Thundercats.
I have a rule when it comes to damn, I can't say anthropomorphic female, females, whatever. If you have the face of the animal, I'm out. I can't do it. If you're the face of the animal or the body of the animal, I'm out. But what's those the Japanese girl with the ears? What's that called?
Cat girls?
The cat, okay, yeah, cat girls. Okay, cat girls, I can do that. I can deal with a cat girl. If you got tail, okay, whatever. But when you got the fur and shit and whatever, but Chitara, no, she got
it going on.
She got it going on. I don't think she got fucking fur or whatever.
Okay, so putting into comic perspective, okay, Tigress.
Okay. We're supposed to close out, but fuck it, let's go. Whatever. Let's look it up.
Who's hotter, Tigress or Chitara?
Should we do Duck Duck Go?
No Duck Duck Go.
All right, let's do Google.
Tigers are like cheetah.
Tigress.
Don't forget to YouTube how to.
No,
for
cheetah
lunch.
changes too much. Or she
Okay,
like
then, Tigress, not that.
okay.
Tigress.
So
dude,
DC,
Marvel.
Marvel. Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Okay.
Hey, she just has like
She just got tats.
yeah, this is basically like tattoos or whatever, and claws.
And she be scratching your back crazy.
Oh god, but yeah, it's not that. She still looks like a woman. She doesn't look like a cat person.
Now, dude,
Like
look up.
this right here. No, fuck that.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but that's no.
I don't know. This white tiger over here.
Well,
Damn.
that's what you, that person's name is White Tiger.
Seriously? That's
Yeah.
good. I like it. Look
Yeah.
at Chitara. Chitara's
Okay,
way
okay,
better.
okay. They're getting weird now. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. Stay back up here. Let's go back.
Someone doesn't have their
Safe search on.
safe search on their Google.
So okay, so we right there. That's as far as I'm willing to go when it comes to like animal people, whatever. But I don't consider those furries. So yeah, are we done?
I think we are. So
I think we're done. All
I'll
right,
get out.
all right. Good night, folks. Have a good one.
I'm gonna go buy a fox costume.
Please don't.
No.